Alright, all you listeners to the madness out there, welcome back to Under the Radar. And the ability to be able to do 2 milestones in less than 24 hours from each other puts a smile on my face and a tear in my eye. A golden tear at that too, seeing the fact that the maestro told me that the pin we're gonna get is gonna be a golden pin of a radio tower that's gonna be made out of solid gold. Now, I don't know what size it's gonna be, but I got a feeling it's gonna be pretty big. And speaking of big things, folks, I think it's time for us to take out these left-handed scissors made out of solid gold to cut out some very interesting newspaper clippings from this past weekend for a very special golden edition of yesterday's news. And in our first yesterday's news story, for you Grand Theft Auto Online fans out there looking for a little bit of extra cash to help you build up that base you're trying to build, then I have some good news for you. Because not only this week, they're going to double the payouts for all contact missions, but also for playing the game of Resurrection and of all of the Arena War series games, including Carnage, Flag War, Hot Bomb, and Bomb Ball. Which sounds like a Twisted Metal game that they should have included in one of the games, but didn't. But the good news doesn't stop there, folks, because it's also been announced along with that double price money you can get from the jobs you can do, you can also get 40% off for all upgrades for every facility that you own, including the orbital cannon and for the bunkers for your missions. And even the mobile operations center for those who are looking to become weapon kings of the game. And for a limited time only as well, Maestro wanted me to include that you can get the Obey 8F Drafter that is available for the Lucky Wheel at the Diamond Resorts Casino until January 15th. And if I were you fans out there, I would not burn daylight on trying to spin that wheel to get that cool prize for that awesome car. And if any of you out there want to check out any other cool bonuses and new cars that they decided to add to the world of Grand Theft Auto Online and beyond, then I recommend you head on over to the Rockstar Newswire page, only known as RockstarGames.com, under the Newswire section to check it out for yourselves. And in other yesterday's news, for you fans out there of the classic game of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Team, then I have some good news for you, because it's been announced that they're coming out with a new version of the game entitled Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX that will be coming out for the Nintendo Switch in March. And I, for one, who never truly got a chance to play the game but heard of it and seen many of people stream it before, always wanted to get my hands on it. And with this new installment of the game, folks, not only you get a chance to use 8 Pokemon in play, but also get a chance to use something called Auto Mode that allows you to not only move through the map with an automatic feel, but a chance to automatically attack without hitting the A button. Which is pretty cool. And oh, Maestro wanted me to add on is the fact that currently as we speak, you can play a demo for this game on the Nintendo eShop. And when you play this game for the demo version, all your data will transfer over to the full version of the game once it makes its way to stores as of March 6th of this year. Not bad. Not bad at all. And for you fans who wants to check out some cool screenshots and whatnots from this game for yourselves, and even a cool trailer, you can head on over to the Game Informer page, only known as GameInformer.com, to check it out for yourselves. And in other news, or more or less wrapping flashback news, for you Will Smith fans who followed his entire career and wanted to hear his life story in a rap-like form, then I have some good news for you, because this past week on Jimmy Fallon, it looked like he would get his chance to rap his entire life story in less than 3 minutes, which is very impressive for Will Smith. And he would not only talk about his humble beginnings as a rapper, but also would talk about how he started on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air all the way until what he's been up to now, which is pretty impressive to do in 3 minutes, like we said before. And in my opinion, I hope in the near future he can actually bring back an episode of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air on an episode of Jimmy Fallon. I mean, granted, they did do a little bit of a reunion for Good Burger. I do believe they could pull off a reunion for the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, with the exception of Uncle Phil, which sort of makes me sad because he passed away several years back. But, hey, they can still capture the magic between Carlton and Will from the show and all of their hijinks. Yeah, a follow-up from what happened after one went to college and the other one just decided to live out the rest of their lives. Yeah. But if you guys want to check out this rap experience for yourselves with Will Smith alongside with Jimmy Fallon, you can head on over to his YouTube page, only known as The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon. Then check it out for yourselves. And I guess with that said, folks, wraps it up for a very special solid gold edition of yesterday's news. And I guess with that said, we might as well head back into the music, and when we return, we'll be back with more 24-karat madness as Under the Radar rolls on right after this. So don't go anywhere just yet, folks, and stay tuned.